Good morning, everyone. Happy Tuesday. Jeanette Byro here. I'm a medium and a channeler, and welcome to your weekday daily card reading where we dive into the cards and see what's in store. So I had a plan that I was going to use the red deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle that I used yesterday this week. And when I sat down today, Spirit was like, nope, you have to use tarot. And I was like, well, what about the Avalon deck? I haven't used that one. I'd like to use the Avalon deck. And they're like, nope, you need to use tarot. So there must be some sort of specificity coming through, more specificity. I find they do that when tarot is the suggested deck. So I'm using the Lightseer's Tarot, and we're going to see what the message is. So I'm going to just give this one more shuffle. I hope you're all doing well this last week of March. The energies are not done yet, so March still has a few days to go before we can kind of like gather everything that we experienced, and maybe in some cases make sense of it. Maybe in others take stock of, holy wow, did I ever progress? Or wow, look what crumbled, but look what this opened up for me. We still have a few more days of gathering before we really can kind of look at this spring harvest, which I know can sometimes seem like I'm talking about two opposites, but that's just the way it's coming out. So a few more days to go. Let's see what's in the cards. Oh my gosh, could this be any better? Seriously, this is literally what I was just talking about. So we are in this energy. First of all, I want to say the first card that came out is the Star card. The Star card is divine plan, divine series of events, divine alignments, astrological events. This literally is a beautiful card to represent March for all of the things that it has brought forward and the few things it still needs to bring forward. This is saying there's been a lot of stuff coming down because of these alignments to our world, but they're very, very divinely guided. There are reasons for this. There are things that are coming forward to the forefront because of this. And so, yeah, they're saying honor the timing of things. That's what my guides are saying. Honor the timing of things. So there's a divinity behind what's happening. And I know we know that, but it's nice to kind of have that reassurance. So there's a divinity behind what's happening. And this divinity is really causing us to have to, first of all, balance. The Two of Pentacles is all about balance. Balancing two things. And I love in this one that it feels like it's balancing the seen world with the unseen world. The things that we currently have in our reality and the things we're manifesting. It's balancing the two things, the two types of energies, the two polarities, recognizing the validity of the two, but balancing them. And they wanted to mention that sometimes with this Two of Swords, we have two twos. That's really significant because it's about these balances of alignments, pairings, and all of that. And what happens sometimes is when we are in the unseen, when we're holding on to the unseen as well, which is really echoed here. She's got the blindfold on. She can't see what her two options are or the two directions. It can get really unnerving, right? But that's where Spirit is saying, really remember there's a divinity behind all of the things that are happening right now. All of the work you've been doing to call in these alignments is really, really valid. Now, what I love, how I was joking about harvesting this spring, how it's kind of two opposite thoughts and ideas, is really captured by this Empress card. Because she is like, you can see she's pregnant here, but she's pregnant with the world. She's birthing things into creation. She's really the energy of this week. Now, regardless of gender identification, the Empress represents that, the birthing, the creation, the harvesting of spring, the harvesting of new ideas, right? Putting them on the table, then planting the seeds for them and watching them grow. Or maybe you already did that in January and February, and now you're watching them actually bloom and you can harvest some of those blooms. This is this cycle of creation that is in full force, and it is very much divinely guided. And here we have two major arcana cards. So this means big emphasis on these things. So big emphasis on divine alignments, big emphasis on the creation that's coming through you, the manifestation. I also want to say they're reminding me too, the guidance and the support of the feminine principle. So the Holy Sophia, the goddess energy, the divine feminine, however you would see that, there's this very nurturing, motherly support for these manifestations. And also support and understanding for us being in this position of having to balance a lot, but also having to balance things, excuse me, that we can't quite see. And trusting in the path, And it's kind of like with this Empress card, when someone is pregnant and they're growing another human in their body, they're not consciously growing the human by, connecting these dots and doing things and like building a robot. They're trusting the process of growth that's happening innately within them. So there's that idea too of trusting the divine plan of growth that is happening, even though you can't fully see it, but you can sense it, you know it. And that's why, again, she's holding one tangible 3D thing, but she's also trusting and knowing this one that's still in the ethers. So it's really about keeping your energy positive, trusting the things you're bringing into fruition, and starting to see them grow, manifest, gather, unfold, whatever that may be for you. So this is a fantastic pull for this week to start. I mean, yeah, we're just in Tuesday. So again, we have a couple more days left in March. So I'm curious to see what happens. So I'll leave that with you all for today. I hope that helps inspire you and feel supported and loved and honored and okay. So thank you all so much as always for joining me, sharing, liking, commenting. It fills my heart. So thank you so very much. I do read all the comments, and yeah, thank you always. So I will see you all tomorrow for the Wednesday Wisdom. We'll see what that is. So have a wonderful rest of your day.